List check, list check.
Did you always like wanna? So when you started spitting from young, did you always like have it in your mind that music is what my pathway is? That's my career. Did you have that from young? When did that come about?
So that's a really mad question. I don't ever think like, I didn't grow up to be like, oh, I want to be a star, or it wasn't ever like that. I think how I started writing was I had a bad day at school. I came home and I wrote about it, and it just so happened to rhyme. And then that's when I knew that I, A, had the ability, but B, that's how I offload. So,
Sorry.
go on.
What happened at school? Do you know? Do you remember?
I just, you know, when you have one of them days where you just feel like you're invisible, if that makes sense. You're just that girl that rolls with, no, I'm Isabel, innit? Like, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? And I probably felt like, I wasn't seen. Yeah, definitely. And there's one, this is such a funny story. I'll tell it. There was like one guy in particular from Ends, yeah? And he was like, oh, you're that girl that rolls with charisma, innit? And I was like, yeah, I am. Oh, and he was like, yeah, cool. And then like last year at a festival, saw the same guy come up to me, oh, Lioness!
Oh,
what?
wow.
No, you're so sick, I ain't seen you in years. No, because you did the music thing so hard and da. And I was just in my head laughing.
You're
like,
thinking about the charisma statement.
I'm just the girl that rolls with charisma, fam. Do you know what I mean?
You got charisma.
Big up charisma.
Do you want to say his name? No, let's not do that. No. I'm not about messiness. You know? Messiness. All right, cool. So, doing music, whatever, you get a cat. That was a boy. That ended up being a girl.
Yeah,
that was a girl.
Key. No, he's a boy, but we thought he was a girl, so we called him Nessie. Yeah. But then we realized he was a guy, and then now he's Nesta.
You know, in my head, like I still think he's
a girl.
Innit?
Yeah, people make this mistake all the time.
It's not a mistake.
It's been 17 years now, so I feel like.
Has it been that long? Rah.
How I even got him? Do you remember how I got him?
I remember. Someone gave me.
Somebody wanted weed, and they didn't have no money, and then they said, oh, I've got a cat though, so just gave this cat to this random dealer. The dealer's given the cat to a girl that he knows, and I know the girl, so the girl's come to me like, oh, look what I've got. And I was like, oh, and then she was like, but my mum said I can't have no more pets, so what are you telling me?
Yeah, and that's how you got Nesta.
That's how I got Nesta.
You got Nesta.
Big up Nesta all day.
Scary ass cat. All right, so when did you like do your first project? Because at the time, remember back in the day, everyone was like, oh, you got to do a mixtape, or it's a mix CD.
Yeah, a mix CD.
You got a mix CD. So you started working on Rawness.
No, that was my second.
That was the second one, isn't it? The first one,
Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah. Flipping hell.
Yeah, that was 2010, I want to say.
Crazy.
Good for a girl.
Rawness was 2011.
Yeah, Rawness was 2011.
So yeah, Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Big up SK Vibe Maker, because he was just like, come on Ness, man, you got like, he's like on my back, like even to this day, like, what are you doing, man? Like, get it together. So he was like, I'll host the mixtape for you. So I was like, yeah, cool, let's do it. And I think I was managed by Shug at the time. And so I got to do things like a cover of Wiley's Where's My Brother? I did Where's My Sister? Lots of like just different covers. Like it was a mixtape, innit? So you could just do covers, make your own songs as well. Done 20 tracks, boy. Like the thought of doing 20 tracks for me right now.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but yeah, you know, when you're younger, you're just hungry. You just want to get everything out there. So yeah, man, I love that project.
And what was the feedback like?
It was good. Yeah. I think that's when people started to see my artistry. Yeah. So I would sing on a couple tunes and all of that. So it was good to see or show that side of me as well. Yeah. And I feel like I got to like fine tune that. So by the time I did Rawness, it was like more.
Cause you're a singer, man. Like, you know. Nah, in your spare time, you be listening to
Yeah, R&B all the time,
R&Bs and-
soulful house.
yeah.
Like I sing in my spare
Yeah,
time,
you do.
but I'm not a singer.
You can be.
I can hold a note. I won't say I'm a singer because I don't sound like Beyonce. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
until that point, I'm not a singer.
Fair enough.
Fair?
Fair enough.
Please check